This is a land of myths and epics, where people do not die, but are transformed into legend and live on with their curses and blessings, impacting the present, inspiring coming generations, and shaping their nation's cultural map.
Fatherland is a book that my father and I decided to do in the mid-90s about Karabakh. He was a writer at the peak of his abilities, mature, published many books, and I was actually just starting into photography, and so we decided to go and do a project together in this place. We wanted to work in parallel and have two artists going into this one place and creating art, and have them only indirectly connect. The idea of a fatherland and the fatherland title came to me pretty late, actually, into the project. And it really has three different meanings for me. And the way the title is written is separate. So father is separate, and there's a space, and then land. So father is obviously the father, and me and my father working on this project, and me in the process of working on this project for 10 years, becoming a father myself, and losing my father in the process. Land is everything in Armenia and Karabakh. The war that was fought in Karabakh was for land, and they live actually very close to the land. So when you talk about land in that area of the world, it's very organic, very connected to the way they live. The word together as one is fatherland, which is my fatherland, even though it's a place I had never been to before in '98, but I call it my fatherland because that's how sort of we are in the diaspora. You have a place that's your homeland, your fatherland, but you had maybe never been there before.
Invasion, massacre, war and pillage have razed and ruined a great deal. Civilization has departed, but culture has remained. If it too goes, folklore will remain, along with the impulse to rebel, to fight, using raw, brute force that's still here. So is the millennial culture which nothing can destroy. That is the source of this land's strength.
My father's writing is about, obviously, it's very specifically about Karabakh, but it's got this universal aspect to it, where it talks about people and their struggles, about human life as it is, and he wrote in his foreword, you know, he's trying to sort of untangle this history, humanity, soul, this linkage. And so really his approach was talk about humanity as a whole and the human condition, but in this particular case it would be just through the Armenians of Karabakh. And so hopefully that'll connect with non-Armenian readers. And I also hope that my photographs, my approach was also the same. If I was successful in that, then people will see, you know, an ancient, let's say an ancient land and a way of life. And so hopefully there'll be that cross-fertilization of different cultures, and they can see different cultures in this one place that's very specific in this one small region. Really, for me as a diasporan, where we live in totally urban areas, going back to this place, this land, this fatherland is very, very significant, where you are searching for your own roots, your own identity, and you try to find in this place that's really my fatherland.